team's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Iowa Cubs and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Brandon Bailey is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
And now here is number 62. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at. Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Stepping in now, number 66. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat, and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Lifted down the line in left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Alec Mills will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Here comes the 1-2. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Batting second.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
The 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. High hop, and he barehands it. Touche, sir.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 44.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aristides Aquino. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 6 tries. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled away. He's set. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that's low, ball 4.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
Jonathan India digging in now. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati with no score. At the plate now is Patrick Wisdom. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Next to hit is David Bodie, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
In now, Jared Young. Hit down the line at first. He's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Into the box, Tony Walters. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So no one on now after the sac fly, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Alec Mills. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Iowa leads it 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
I got 3-1. 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter. And, oh, yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So next to hit is Kyle Farmer. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Senzel on at first, nobody out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Another 2-2 offering, hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Happ will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Now a throw over. He's good. A dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Try to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
So now the pitcher, Brandon Bailey. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. The 1-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Freeman.
Striding in is Mike Freeman. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready with the 1-2. Dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2-2. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Standing in now, Shogo Akiyama. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 62 gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 2-2. Now to bat, number 62. He singled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Now a ball rolled softly to second, fielded cleanly, throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, number 66.
Up next, number 66. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Matt Duffy.
Next to stand in is Matt Duffy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's ball 2.
Ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Two balls and 2 strikes to Duffy.
2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Bottom of the 3rd now, and up next the former World Series hero Mike Moustakas. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Moustakas aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
The 2-1 home.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
And stepping in, Nick Senzel. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. The 1-1. Now the double steal is on here. Shot weakly to the left. chopped to third. Tough to get to. Gonna be a tough play. There's one on the first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in now, Kyle Farmer. Fouled off. The set and the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And another foul ball. The set and the 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 2-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Count remains full. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next up, number 28. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Number 55.
So here now is the pitcher, Brendan Bailey. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Push to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. The Bats lead it 3-2. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Happ with a swing, and he connects, sends this one to deep right field. Over the bullpen and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
To the plate now, Patrick Wisdom. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
At the plate now, David Bodie. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. One out, nobody on. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in, because he looks locked in for this one.
In now, Jared Young. Ball 2.
2-2.
Bodie, the runner at second with 1 away. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, catcher, Tony Walters.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. A man on third with 2 down. That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Alec Mills. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The set and the 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Bottom of the 4th coming up. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Mike Freeman. Struck him out. Next, here is Shogo Akiyama. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So the next to bat will be Mike Moustakas. Singled in his last at bat. 2 out, nobody on. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And it's fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 62, a hit in 2 tries so far. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 66.
Next, it'll be number 66. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a curveball misses inside. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
The 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box, Ian Happ. Lifted the other way to left center. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batter, number 16.
So now to the plate, Patrick Wisdom. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep into the upper deck and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 6-3.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Ashton Godot will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 75, Ashton Godot.
At the plate, David Bodie. To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
3 runs already home here. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Jared Young would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The first baseman, number 19, Jared.
And now
Young.
Jared Young. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Bodie at second. Young on at first with 2 down. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. This will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. The I-Cubs are out in front, 6-3. Braylon Marquez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Braylon Marquez.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Aristides Aquino. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The third baseman, number 6, Jonathan India.
Now one down with the bases empty, and in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch
Now
those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
To the plate now, Nick Senzel. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Stepping in now, Kyle Farmer. Hit on the ground to third. He'll flip it to Duffy for the force, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Iowa leads it 6-3. Ian Miller will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 6, Ian Miller.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, number 62. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Number 66 is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Full count still. A payoff pitch one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, number 66.
Next to hit, number 66. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The I-Cubs are out in front 6-3. Brad Wick is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 38.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 28. A couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-1. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a long at bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Malik Smith will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 31. Malik. Yeah.
1-1, here it is.
Ball, back down.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Wick is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Freeman.
Stepping up is Mike Freeman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1 out and a runner on second base. In there, 1-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Shogo Akiyama. And it's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
and it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Ryan Hendricks is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Ryan Hendricks.
So now here is Matt Duffy. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. One and one, here it comes. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
The count is 1-2.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Ian Happ. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 16.
Wisdom will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Skied into straightaway right. Aquino gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning.
Please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Jason Adam will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 60, Jason Adam.
And now in the box, Mike Moustakas. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball whiffed on for a strike. The 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
In now, Aristides Aquino. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 2-2.
Mustakis gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he got him.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So now to the plate, Jonathan India. 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 to count.
Now the 2-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Digging in next, Nick Senzel. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
One and one, here it comes. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Trevor McGill will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Trevor McGill.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Popped him up. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. Iowa leads it 6-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Philip Deal is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Mark Payton will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. grounded to first. And a step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 19, Jared Young.
Next to dig in, Jared Young. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Bases are empty, one man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
At the plate now, Tony Walters. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Deal. Take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor McGill.
Chase Strumpf will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for Iowa, number 28, Chase Strumpf.
Fouled off. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Young is off of first with 2 away. Now a flare out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, number 62.
Stepping in now, number 62.
2 balls.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The I-Cubs are out in front, 6-3. Adam Morgan is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Adam Morgan.
Leading off the inning, it'll be number 28, and they could use a spark from him here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope, that's down.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Here's the payoff pitch. Fielded cleanly. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, He just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Into the box, Mark Payton. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Pitch is popped up. Walters has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Mike Freeman.
So stepping in is Mike Freeman. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The 1-1 is a good slider swung on and missed.
2 strikes.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
3-2.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners on first with 1 down. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Digging in will be Shogo Akiyama, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. From the stretch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Down the third baseline. Well, this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 62 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now at the plate, here is number 66. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Popped up, and no one will get this one. Now the payoff pitch home. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Matt Duffy.
Stepping in once again is Matt Duffy. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Swing and a line drive. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends and your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Art Warren comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. At the plate, Ian Happ. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now another 1-2. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Safe at the plate as it's now 7-3.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Duffy on second, Happ at first with no outs. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the payoff pitch home. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, David Bodie. Down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. Down the right field line, and that's going to be a fair ball. Duffy is on his way home. He comes across to score as they open it up to 8-3. Throw won't get him. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Jared Young. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Hit in the air down the right field line. Aquino gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Iowa leads it 9-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jonathan Holder will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Andrew Romine is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And up next, the former World Series hero Mike Moustakas. The 1-1 home. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a big swing by Moustakas, but he won't be able to keep this one in play. It's into the seats, foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just got a piece to the right side. Hits this one hard the other way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, there's another bullet base hit. They've already stranded 11 runners. Could this be the even dozen, D-Row?
This is a hitting coach's nightmare right here. You work so hard to learn how to hit with runners in scoring position. To leave 11, potentially 12 runners on base is a sin.
To the plate now, Aristides Aquino. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate is Jonathan India, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Moustakas over at second. Aquino on at first with nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. number 66. He's over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Tyler Stevenson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 37, Tyler Stevenson.
Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Stevenson, just 24 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He's just got a few more developmental things to work on.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Runners are at second and third with one down. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. One run scores. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Standing in now, Kyle Farmer. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. Grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Rowan Wick takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. At the plate now, number 28. 2-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On the first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Stepping in next, Mark Payton, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this one onto the bag at first. And that will conclude matters here as the ball game is over. 9-6 the final tally in this one. Iowa used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Braylon Marquez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brandon Bailey permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First, for the victorious Iowa Cubs, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Bats, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.